Welcome to live coverage of Tiger football on Republic Tiger Sports. It's Republic and Neosho. Nice facility down here since they've redone the field. It's a beautiful west-facing press box and a wonderful night for football. Thought it was going to be a little chillier. It turned out to be a warmer day than expected, and I think it's going to be a good one. Rich Miles.
Yeah. You've got two teams that are 5-2 coming in. It is a COC West matchup, and obviously as we get closer to the end of the season, each game now has more and more effect of trying to essentially kind of line out where everybody's going to be kind of seated in districts. Right now, Branson sits at the top, Republic 2, Glendale 3, Parkview 4, Willard 5, Hillcrest 6, and at the bottom is Central. So great night, as you said, weather-wise, but definitely going to be against the Neosho team that is much improved since the past couple years.
Yeah, it's a team that is under a fourth-year head coach. And that's Brandon Tott, and it's a team that has been rejuvenated under him and really playing a lot better. And I think defense is maybe one of the big improvement areas for them. They have gotten much better defensively, and that has led to their 5-2 record.
Yeah, they're a team that is definitely defense strong. But the one thing that they have definitely improved on is their offense, too. They're a really well-balanced team that definitely will go pretty much run and pass.
I think we're about to have the national anthem played by the Neosho Marching Band, and so we'll let you listen into that. Nice job by the Neosho Band, and we are just about 10 minutes away from kickoff as we get set for this one. Tigers and Wildcats. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on the Hines Street Pharmacy Ritmo pregame show on Republic Tiger Sports.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low-pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic, or do your shopping at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spa at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO, or call us at 417-590-8200.
Go Tigers!
Want fresh eggs? Want melty cheese? Want sausage or bacon? Want a friend? Bob's got you covered. Try the breakfast on a bun next time you wake up hungry. Available 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. at Whataburger. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Welcome to the Bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Welcome back to the Hines Street Pharmacy Retmo pregame show, and the Tigers ready to take on the Wildcats in just a few minutes. And this is a couple of teams that are both without the quarterbacks that they started the season with. Of course, for Republic, Preston McCracken was injured 2 weeks ago, and Trenton Coleman has filled in for him. And Cade Spiva, senior, who has been the leader of this offense for a few years down here at Neosho, has been out and probably out for the rest of the season in his case. And so they have had a couple of different quarterbacks fill in for him. But the sophomore, Blaine Patterson, likely to get the start from what we understand here tonight. And he looked good in limited time against Joplin. But this is a varied type of offense for Neosho, Rich.
Yeah, Coach had talked about it in the in your interview with him a couple days ago, talking about this is a Neosho offense that's pretty well balanced. They're a team that is pretty even when it comes to run and pass selection, even though they try to essentially dominate or assert themselves as a running team, but they will open it up passing game. A lot of their passing game is short yardage passes. They do like to do a lot of screen passes. They try to set that up after essentially kind of doing several running plays in a row, and then kind of, get the defense maybe blitzing or sneaking up a little bit to try to shut down the run game, and then try to throw a screen back over the D-line. But as we talked about, both teams coming in with the same records, both in the COC West, and both teams trying to essentially get their position within the districts that starts up here in a couple weeks, trying to get their seating improved.
Yeah, I would say it's very unlikely that Republic can do anything, no matter what happens the rest of the way. I mean, I guess if they lost both these games, something could happen, but there's a big gap between Republic and everybody below them, and Branson is unbeaten and unlikely to lose these last 2 weeks. So I would say Branson is likely to get the bye, and it's probably going to be Republic against Springfield Central in that Week 10 matchup. That would be a game at Republic, and then the winner of that one would then move on, and if it's Republic, they would host the next one, and that could be Glendale, could be Willard, could be Blanky on who the other one would
the bottom, Glendale, Parkview, Willard, Hillcrest, and Central.
Yeah, Parkview. Hillcrest is probably going to get knocked out by whoever they play, depending on who wins. But I'm guessing it would be probably Willard or Glendale would be my hunch in that second round of districts if Republic gets past Central. So always a great atmosphere down here, and it's a big place, and the Neosho fans are right in front of us, but it's just, it's such a big place, it's hard to tell how many people are here, and there are a lot of visitor stands over there, too, so those aren't exactly full either, but, a lot of people here, and they do it right down here. As far as the community getting involved, I always like coming down here in terms of seeing all the stuff going on around the game. It's a nice Friday night atmosphere.
Yeah, they have a brand new indoor facility just to the right of where we are here, indoor facility for different sports. And as you're talking about, the atmospheres is always positive and great. And there's food trucks that are positioned around the stadium. So as more and more high schools try to improve their facilities, they try to get people out by bringing things by, enlarged concessions and food trucks. But great atmosphere. And it seems like when we played Neosho every year, it's in a different spot of the season. It seems like in past years, we've played them either week 1 or week 2, and it's 100 degrees, and there's been some times where it's the very end of the season, and we've got coats on. But nonetheless, this is going to be a great matchup, and right now, versus Neosho, Republic has got a 4-game winning streak against the Wildcats. So hopefully we can keep that going and make it 5 in a row.
This has been a pretty even series. I mean, you think back over the time we've been doing the broadcasts, and then even going back before broadcasting, but there were some games down here when I was down on the sideline taking pictures. And it has always been a pretty even series, and it, the records bear that out. They're near 500 over the last 15 years or so.
Yeah, and it even goes back when I was coaching, too. There's some really good games and some close games. There's kind of flipping back through some of the scores, too. There were some close games that were 13-8, and then there was some shootouts where it was like 52-48, and both teams were just essentially just scoring at will, and it was going to be whichever team got the ball last. And there's been some thrillers where, I cannot remember what year it was, but Neosho at Republic, and Republic winning there at the very end of the game on a last-second touchdown. But as you'd said, pretty even series. Up until just recently, like I said, the Republic currently is riding a 4-game winning streak against Neosho. Beautiful turf down there, great weather. As you had mentioned, it was a little warm when we first came, but the sun has gone down, and you can obviously see that or feel the temperature drop. But we are now underneath a minute. Both teams are coming out, and I didn't see who won the coin toss. Republic won the coin toss. All right.
So they won and deferred, and Republic will get the ball first. Or rather, Neosho will get the ball
right
first. Sorry, we're having just some minor technical issues, and so we're going to try this again. There we go. All right. Sometimes you push a button on a camera, and it just makes other things stop working, and that's what just happened. All right. So, forgive Jenny Rackley and the speed of the Zoom right now. We're going to figure that out as we go along. And a big seam opened up, and up the sideline, a big return, and this may go for a touchdown. One man to beat. Govan gets him. The ball came loose, but it's not going to matter. It went out. And a huge return for Neosho to start this game.
Yeah, that was number 6, Boston Patterson. He caught the ball just inside the 10-yard line, and he just followed some blockers, and kind of a giant hole just opened up just to his left, and he took advantage of it, and I thought he was going to get knocked out of bounds there about midfield. There was a couple of Republic defenders that I thought were going to be able to hit him out there, and he just scooted right down. And if it wasn't for Govan there reaching him on a good pursuit, that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, he is fast, and Republic almost jumped off. And it was Montiel over on the far end that caught himself. And the handoff inside, and the Tigers there to stop it. Keegan Hunt, number 9, was there first.
Yeah, Keegan did a great job there of shedding the O-lineman that was trying to block him. Was able to essentially make a tackle for maybe a yard and a half there.
So second down. And they throw it off the play action, and it's incomplete. Tigers had a couple of defenders over there.
And as you can see there early, as I'd mentioned a little while ago, Neosho is pretty balanced when it comes to run versus pass. They tend to run just a slightly more, but they're a team that when you look at the, all the play selection, they're pretty balanced when it comes to which plays they choose.
Under pursuit, and the pass is caught by Hudson Williams, the wide receiver, knocked out of bounds short of the goal line, but it's enough for a first down. So it's going to be first and goal inside the 2-yard line for Neosho.
And Neosho is one of the teams that is very quick. The offensive linemen are literally jogging up and waiting on the referee to place the ball. They want to be up there quick, anticipating the snap.
And the ball's on the ground. It's picked up, and oh, my goodness. That was almost a huge play. Still a huge play as Grayson Hart got in and got it, but if Hart had been able to keep that knee off the turf, he would have been going the other way, and it might have been a long, long run back because he's got some speed.
Yeah, that would have been a race the other way. There was nobody between him and the Republic end zone there. So what a huge turn of events there. Neosho gets this huge kickoff return to open the game, and they get a first and goal, and they fumble the ball, and things obviously much better than what I thought this game was going to start off.
Republic needed that. Coleman under center, and he gives it to Claire, who bounces to the outside, stepped over a man, and ends up picking about 4, maybe 5 yards on first down. Good run by Owen Claire.
And what's so great about the whole coaching, play selection, the staff, the players down there is everybody pretty much knows that Republic's going to run the ball. But yet our guys still get, 4 or 5 yards right there, even though the defense pretty much knew exactly, that it was going to be a run play and it was going to be something that was going to be to the right or to the right there.
And to the fullback, Pelfrey, and he's near the first down. Good run by Pelfrey and a good job by the O-line to open up the hole there.
And again, what a great way to respond here. Recover a turnover. Neosho has first and goal, and the offense is able in 2 plays to get a first down and get the ball almost out to the 20-yard line.
So it is a first down, and they have Coleman keep it. He kind of backed up before going forward, still managed to get about 3 yards out of it.
Yeah, he had Hull out there blocking for him, and he was trying to figure out there at the last second if he wanted to go to the left or to the right of Hull's block, and he went to the right and was able to pick up an additional yard or 2.
Second down, and up the middle, Hull takes it for a first down out to the 30. And the O-line really doing work up front to open things up for whoever is carrying the ball.
Yeah, O-line's doing great so far, and what's great is got a lot of breathing room here. That turnover was right around the 5-yard line, and there wasn't a lot of breathing room, and just like that, in just a handful of plays, the offense has been able to get positive yards on every play and get the ball out to the 30.
And off to Fleetwood for the first time, and he runs into a man and carries him a couple of yards and picks up about 4. Mason Fleetwood sets up in the slot there and takes it around the opposite end of the line where he's set up typically, and he kind of hides behind those linemen and then pops out, finds a hole, and he was able to pick up 4 on first down, second down and 6.
Yeah, we talked about how some of the defense have a little bit difficult time finding him as he's getting the ball behind the O-line.
Ellison split out wide over on the far side, and they give it to Claire, who fights his way out to the 39-yard line. He's going to be a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up for Republic.
And again, just methodically moving the ball down the field. This is the types of drives that we're so used to seeing the past couple of years. Something that we kind of missed just a little bit last week in the game versus Carthage. Carthage defense kind of stopped those methodical drives that we're so used to seeing. But right here, we're just seeing a great offense just doing what they do.
And there's the first down and more for Claire out past the 45-yard line to the 46, and methodical is the word. And we've used the word methodical in reference to Republic more in the last 3 years than we did in 15 years before that.
Yeah, nothing too fancy about it, but that's great. As long as it keeps getting first downs and then produces a touchdown at the end, that's all that matters.
Fleetwood takes it around the end. He's got room, and he's caught. Looked like he had more room than he did because Hudson Williams, who made the catch down near the goal line on the last drive for Neosho, managed to catch up to him. Still picked up 4 yards.
And that right there is the sign of a great offense. Whenever you're able to get 3 to 5 yards on every single play, and your second downs are consistently somewhere in that second medium range, and you never put yourself in a second and long and third and long, the drive's going good.
And the ball was lost momentarily. A bad exchange. Somehow Coleman managed to get a half a yard out of it. The ball never came with him when he backed up, and that's what you get.
And that's pretty much the only thing that in many drives this season, and is excluding last week, the only really thing.
That was they're corrected. That was Govan, number 4, Kieran Govan, who came in.
Oh.
And he's the one who was in on that play. Now Coleman back. He snuck in there without us noticing. And Hull looked like he might have had the yardage, and then he decided to take one more step outside. The defense wrapped him up. He's going to be a couple of yards short. It'll be 4th down and about 2.
And at this point in time, most everybody who watches or listens knows that no hesitation here, that coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2.
Fleetwood in motion, and there comes the defense, and they jumped offside, and that's going to be a first down for Republic. Well, we see it every week, multiple times, and so we know exactly what's going to happen when that guy goes in motion on 4th down. But no matter how many times you tell the defenders, they just get a little hyped up. So first down for Republic, and the drive continues.
Yeah, as a D-line coach, you get frustrated there because that's one of the things you anticipate is the QB doing a hard count.
Oh, they give it to Hull, the first man through, and oh, wow, what a hole opened up, and he did a great job of following the blocks, and he takes it all the way down inside the 30.
He's having a great drive. I would just keep feeding him the ball. They're having a hard time taking down Hull. It literally takes like 2 or 3 black jerseys to essentially get him to the ground, and sometimes they don't even take him to the ground. They just kind of, the referees just blow the whistle because his forward progress stops.
Fleetwood, and good lead block by Hull, and Fleetwood still on his feet, down to the 10. They're going to mark him down at the 11, but a great one by Mason Fleetwood.
It's great here. Republic's offense now in the red zone.
And our red zone report, sponsored by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. And they give it to Hull, and the fullbacks are doing the work. Down to the 5.
And what is setting this whole thing up, too, is the offensive line is getting a great push. They're really – there's only been like maybe one play in this drive where the defensive line of Neosho was able to get some penetration and kind of mess things up. Other than that, the O-line has been able to just kind of shove the D-line into the linebackers, and whenever the linebackers have a whole mess of things in front of them, it's hard for them to make the tackle.
And into the end zone goes Owen Clare for the touchdown, and Republic breaks on top with 4:13 left to go in the first quarter. A long, sustained drive by this Tiger offense, and they break on top 6-0 on the touchdown run by Owen Clare.
What is outstanding is just how this team responded. Neosho opens up with almost returning the opening kickoff for a touchdown. They get a first down. It's 1st and goal. They fumble it. This team goes almost 95 yards for the touchdown.
So it's 7-0 as Peary hits the extra point. We'll take a break. We're going to keep working on the settings on this camera because we're shooting through glass, and I think it's causing some fits with the focus, but we're working on it. So be patient with us, please. We'll take a break and be back with more after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Do you know what the E in Ease In stands for? Is it exceptional burgers, exciting cheese curds, or maybe everything you're craving? There's only one way to solve the mystery. Visit Ease In, a Republic tradition since 1986.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. All right, welcome back. Tigers ready to kick it off. Let's see if they can cover it a little better this time. Peary's got it lined up, and it's a line drive. It rolls down to the 12 and is picked up. And again, a seam, but Cam Allen is there to slow him down. And it was Noah Soriano who made the stop, or who had the carry, and Cam Allen who made the stop.
Yeah, they may have told Perry to not kick it to number 6 again after that great return that Boston Patterson had there in the opening kickoff.
First and 10 for Neosho. And they give it to Denver Welch. Welch, the senior running back, 195, 5'10". And Grayson Hart makes the tackle. A gain of 5, maybe 6 yards for Denver Welch. And Welch is one of the primary weapons in the backfield for this Neosho offense. And they give it to Welch again, and he is wrapped up by Caleb Norman. Picked up just enough yards for the first down, and that will move the chains.
That's going to be something early here that our defense is going to have to close up there. That was back-to-back plays where Neosho's running back, Welch, was able to get 5+ yards on both carries there, and it wasn't anything fancy, just running between the tackles.
Welch again, and that time the defense is there. Ryder Davis came up to meet him, but it was Hart. Roddick, number 72, was in there as well. And I think Villasika, number 11, was in on the play. Bunch of Tigers. Gain of a couple of yards brings up 2nd down and 8. Blaine Patterson, the sophomore quarterback, keeps it, and he got away from one tackler, but then is hit by a couple of other guys. Ryder Davis came up, and it was Gavin Lawhon, number 21.
And Neosho is so quick to get it up to the ball. They're literally, the offensive line is essentially just trying to wait on the referee to place the ball. So this is a team that does signals, someone's running in to get the plays, and doesn't allow the defense to do a lot of substitution.
4 wide receivers, and that ball is batted down. I think it was Cam Allen who got a hand on it. Knocked the ball down.
And just like that, it is 4th down. And Neosho's going to punt. There was no hesitation on that either. The punt team was sprinting out before offense really knew what was going to go on.
They do punt it away. It's a high, short kick, and it went out of bounds over there on the far side somewhere.
Not a good kick for the Neosho punter, but great for the Republic offense because they get the ball. Where are they placing that? Like on the 42, 43-yard line.
Yeah, start on the 43, and after a good long drive the last time, they will take over with much better field position this time.
Yeah, great job by the offense. All run plays. Did a great job there of the offensive line just creating all sorts of running lanes for whichever running back Republic chooses to call.
And Coleman keeps it, and they almost stripped it away as he was settling down, getting ready to be brought down. He grabbed it back in as somebody got a hand on the ball, and he picked up 9. Good gain by Trenton Coleman on first down. Last drive was a 14-play drive per Tim Barnes, and I don't think the Tigers can fit 14 plays into this much space, but we'll see. I'm sure they've done it before. But they're not going to do it if he keeps picking up 9 yards. He's going to have to settle down a little bit. Well, that'll help. Gave it to Hall. I was just kidding. I didn't want him to go backwards. I gave it to Hull, and he did go backwards. Met as he took the ball.
And this is going to bring up 3rd and 1, but as we've seen so many times, even if the offense doesn't pick up the first down here, which I anticipate they are, but even if they don't, Coach has already got a play ready to call in the back of his mind.
Big 3rd down here, and there they come again, and they did it again. Oh, my goodness. Again, we see it every week, and they've told their players, but the adrenaline's pumping down there, and over the line they came.
That was number 52, who I think was the same one who came across earlier. And he has been tapped out. So someone has come into his place. I'm pretty sure he's going to be getting a nice talking to by the D-line coach.
I'm really surprised that doesn't happen more often. I think the high school defenses do a pretty good job of staying disciplined there. And here comes Fleetwood at 5'2", and he sneaks his way along the line and then turns it upfield, and he gains about 4, maybe 5. Boy, it's fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. And going back again, we've talked about this several times, where sometimes defenses have a hard time kind of really picking up where he is because of his, height and compared to the offensive line, and they really don't see where he's going until he already passes the line of scrimmage.
And they gave it to Owen Clare. He didn't have a lot of room that time. He was hit as he came across the line of scrimmage, maybe gained a yard. It'll be 3rd and about 4. It was Colby McGehee who made the stop for Neosho. Another big 3rd down here, and it's 3rd and less than 5. And this time the Tigers aren't even going to line up. They're just going to. It's not a timeout.
The end of the quarter.
Thought maybe they decided just not to line up and run the motion. So end of the first quarter, Republic has a 7-0 lead, and they are on the move in Neosho territory with a big 3rd down coming up after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start planning your next life-changing journey together. Visit us at Top Tier Travel.
3rd down and 5 for Republic. And Coleman's going to keep it. He's got the first down, and he takes it down inside the 30. Getting a little help from Clinton Smith in there, who pushed him forward, then picks him up off the ground. And a good run by the sophomore quarterback, Trenton Coleman. Tigers have the first down at the 29-yard line.
And Coleman's done such a great job of coming in and taking over the quarterback position. That's not always difficult to do whenever you're the backup quarterback and then you're all of a sudden thrust into the starting position. So props to him.
And Claire takes it ahead inside the 25 down to the 24. Boy, up front, Tigers are really winning the battle.
Yeah, the offensive line is doing great. A huge push. This is a Neosho defense that we talked about that kind of prides themselves on one of the biggest things that they've turned around is their defense and not giving up a huge amount of points, because right now, coming into this game, they're only giving up on average of 22 points.
They give it to Hull. And Isaiah Hull takes it down to the 21-yard line. It'll be 3rd down at about 2. Blaze Mooneyham, Clinton Smith, Austin Key, the center. Chance Gimlin up front as well. And who'd I skip? I don't know. Now the play's getting ready to start. I got to pay attention to the ball. I'll get back to that. And Hull went down.
Yeah, number 75 there. I think someone either missed their block on him because he easily kind of broke loose there and was able to make the tackle. And you know right now the defense is probably telling everybody, do not jump off sides. Anticipate a hard count.
Landon Harper is the one I skipped over, I think, when I was listing everybody. And there they come again.
Golly.
Oh, 3 times.
Wow.
And that's going to be a first down for Republic.
And you know Coach is going to do that over and over and over again for the rest of the game until Neosho stops coming off sides.
I mean, really, like I said earlier, I've been surprised at how few times that has happened. But making up for lost time tonight. That is, like you said, frustrating for the coaching staff. Back in the red zone again for the second time, and Coleman got away from a man. He looked dead to rights. He still only gained about 2. He went to the right, and I thought he was going to have an opening for more yardage than that.
From our angle, I thought he got face masked. You saw the defender kind of reach out at Coleman, and you see his head snap back, and usually that is the case of a face mask, but obviously no flags on the ground, so it was either a missed call or it wasn't a face mask.
And it is Claire who spins down inside the 5. He's going to be marked down at the 3. Good gain by Owen Claire.
You said the fullbacks are just doing a lot of the just ground and pound here. They're just running between the tackles. O-line's doing a great job of setting up some running lanes there. But Hull and Claire are just doing a great job of just lowering their shoulders and not going down on first contact and picking up as much yardage as they can.
So 3rd down and about 3 coming up for the Tigers. They ran the play, and Coleman is going to sneak into the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Republic. And after 3 times jumping off, then you run a play, and the defense is so worried about jumping off, you get a little bit of an edge. And the Tigers got it there, and Coleman put it in the end zone with 8:24 left to go in the second quarter and made it 13-0 Republic. Imperial trying to add the extra point.
Just great job there. The right side of the O-line sealing off the D end, and he almost went untouched into the end zone.
Extra point is through. It's 14-0 Tigers with 8:24 left in the first half. We'll take a break. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Hey, this is Wade Hobbs with Hobbs Insurance Group, your hometown Medicare and retirement expert. Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming, but with my 16 years of experience, I'm here to help.
Welcome back. Tigers will kick it off again. Neosho's already just about run one back for a touchdown. They had a couple of pretty good returns, and so Republic will have to be careful here on coverage. They kick it to one of the up men. And that is, again, a big hole, and it's all the way out near midfield by Noah Soriano. And Soriano is fast, and he just took it through that seam.
Yeah, he hit his second gear there. He started to go to his right and realized there was just a whole bunch of white jerseys there, and he bounced it out to the left and just ran right down the middle. But that's definitely something that the coaching staff will probably adjust and make sure that they don't kick it to him again or maybe kick it at an angle.
Handoff. Oh, there are several Tigers there, and I believe it was David Hayes who was there first.
Hayes,
number 11.
Grayson Hart was there too, I think, to kind of clean things up. Great job there, and it's always nice when it's a hard time to figure out who to give the tackle to, because that means there's
exactly.
2 or 3 or 4 guys all right there.
And that's been the case a few times tonight. They're going to throw it. Patterson, what a ball. That was a perfect spiral and just maybe a step beyond where it needed to be.
Yeah, that was to number 2, Noah Soriano. He's jogging back now. He looks a little limpy right now, so I don't know if Soriano either got hurt on that last kick return or maybe pulled something running that route there.
3rd down and 10, and Patterson will throw it again. He's under pressure. Hart giving chase, and Norman also in the area, and Cam Allen over there to break up the pass. Number 10, Cam Allen knocks the pass away. It's a 3-and-out for Neosho, and out comes the punt team. And the defense looks a lot better tonight than it did last week.
Very much. You're getting guys in the backfield, and obviously when a QB's under duress there, it's hard for them to look for receivers that are open downfield and hit their target. But again, there's not a lot of decision making. They very quickly had the punt team out there.
Punt is away. That's a boomer. And a fair catch called for by Ryder Davis at the 21-yard line. And the Tigers will take over there with 7:31 left to go in the first half. Good start for Republic.
Yes, and what a way to answer, as we talked about, that opening drive. Neosho looked like they were just going to take the ball down very easily and go up a quick 7-0, but that turnover, and just like that, Republic has answered 2 different times here to go 14-0, and I anticipate here to go up 21-0.
And Coleman hands it off to Pelfrey, number 7, who takes it out to about the 27-yard line before being brought down. Gain of about 5 once again on first down. Just 5 at a time. That's what they didn't do last week. And you're playing Carthage last week, and that's one of the best teams in Southwest Missouri, maybe one of the best teams in the state in Class 5, and they made that very difficult for Republic last week. And the ball's loose. It was kind of kicked as it was handed off to Claire, and I thought that Neosho jumped on it, but I'm not sure. There's nobody jumping around, and it looks like it may stay with the Republic. Nobody's enthusiastic enough about it to indicate anything otherwise. Tigers got a break there. Yeah. I don't know how they got that.
I don't either. I think you have both white and black jerseys that kind of batted that ball around a little bit before, and I don't even know who ended up coming up with the ball. But
no, me either.
Great job of fighting for it and keeping the ball to the good guys.
Ewell's in there on the right side at tight end. And they're going to send a man in motion, and they didn't move. They almost moved. They did move, but they didn't come across, and Republic calls the timeout. And Neosho congratulates its teammates as they avoided jumping offside. 6:06 left to go in the first half. Tigers call timeout. We'll take one as well. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sport.
Hey, this is Wade Hobbs with Hobbs Insurance Group, your hometown Medicare and retirement expert. Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming, but with my 16 years of experience, I'm here to help. Open enrollment ends December 7th, so don't wait. Find out your options before then with a free consultation. You can find me across from the Republic Post Office or call 417-425-3937.
Welcome back. 6:06 left to go in the first half. It's 3rd and 7. Republic had a rare backwards play on that last one, so they're going to have to do something here. Ellison is split out wide over here on the near side. Everybody else is packed in tight. Pelfrey is back there behind Coleman, and Coleman is going to keep it, and he was bottled up. There was nowhere to go. Maybe got a yard out of it, but it'll be 4th down, and Republic will be forced to punt here. And I think that even Republic is going to punt in this situation.
Yeah, and that's not something that you normally anticipate, but...
there's a flag. I did not see the flag.
I didn't see a flag either. That's why no one was acting quickly, and it's against Neosho. I don't think it's going to get them it's not going to get them the first down, but definitely changes possibly what coach is going to do here now that it is.
Well, it'll be 3rd down again, I think. It's still 3rd down up there on the scoreboard. It's 3rd down on the stick, so it's 3rd and 1.
All right.
So basically that's another situation where the penalty cost them, and they give it. Oh, they gave it to Hall, and he broke loose. He bounced off a man, and now he's all the way down to the 30, the 20, caught from behind, but down at the 2. Long run by Isaiah Hall. And that was a big one as he bounced off a man right past the line of scrimmage and just kept going.
And again, you have this huge change of events right there. Change of event with the opening turnover by Neosho that instead of Neosho scoring a touchdown, Republic drives and scores what looked like was going to be a 4th down, and Republic punting the ball now ends up being a touchdown.
Coleman goes in, and the Tigers are on top 20-0. A couple of guys slow to get up there. And Chance Gimlin got hauled up by the jersey. He looks like he's all right. And the Tigers score again after the long run by Isaiah Hull. That's his longest run of the year, I think. And Tim Barnes thinks it might be the longest run of the year by anybody. How long was it? 67 yards. And the extra point by Peary is good, and it is 21-0 with 5:10 left in the second quarter. I did not see this one coming. Great start by the Tigers. We'll take a break and see if they can continue after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates.
Welcome back. It's 21-0. Republic. A 67-yard run by Isaiah Hull. Cannon Kroll had a long run in the district championship game against Lebanon last year. I don't think it was 67. And they may be kicking an onside kick. Peary's kind of lined up sideways there.
Yeah, the Neosho coaches are telling everybody to scoot up.
They do, and it is handled by Kenyon Wamboga. And, you know, I'll bet you I can tell you what Cornelson's thinking. Well, if they're going to run it back that far anyway, let's just onside kick it, see what happens. And so they didn't recover it. I think it was as much about not giving up the long return as it was about trying to recover the onside kick.
What amazes me a little bit, too, is how long it took Neosho's players and staff to figure out what Republic was going to do. They didn't realize it until the last second there.
Yeah, again, that goes back to we see that every week, or maybe not every week, but we see it a lot more frequently and probably recognize it up here. A run of a couple of yards on first down by Denver Welch. Well, they really bottled up Welch.
Yeah, Welch, that was Keegan Hunt got the tackle there. He did a great job.
And there is a flag back in the back.
Oh, yeah, way down there at the 28-yard line on the Republic side.
Is that a sideline warning? No. Personal foul against Neosho. So somebody must have said something because it was the guy way back behind the play. I didn't think it could be play-related because he didn't even try and toss the flag up to where the action was happening. And so that marks it all the way back to the 36-yard line of Neosho. Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah, Neosho just can't get out of their own way there. So
Trey Harden, number 3, checked out for the Wildcats. And they are going to throw it, as you would expect in that situation. And it is it caught? No, almost caught.
I think they're going to get Govan for pass interference.
Yeah, I think they are. I'm not sure that it was. Well, it's not like the NFL where the ball goes all the way back. So if people are expecting that ball to be up there where the penalty happened, it's not going to happen. But it will be that's the first penalty on Republic. And that basically negates the personal foul.
Yeah, it brings the ball back almost to the original line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 8.
Let's just pretend none of that ever happened. 4:47 left to go in the second quarter. Logan Hunt, Keegan Hunt side by side. Cam Allen, Grayson Hart coming around the edge. I think they held Allen. I don't know if they'll throw the flag. There is a pass that is complete. Caught around the 41-yard line, and I don't see a flag. Thought Allen came around the edge and might have gotten held, but didn't last very long, and official didn't agree. So it'll be 3rd and 1. Hayden Roddick comes out. And Jin Villasika checks out of the game. When I said that Roddick came out, I meant he came out onto the field, not out of the game. And inside, they've got the first down. Nope.
There's a flag thrown.
And illegal procedure. Boy.
Yeah, I thought the previous play, the left tackle for Neosho moved before the ball was snapped. And I think he moved again on this one, and they finally caught it.
So it's 3rd down instead of 3rd and 1. Now it's 3rd and 6. Happened going the other direction. It went from 3rd and 6 to 3rd and 1, and then Isaiah Hull ripped off a 67-yard run. So Neosho, the other direction. Had a 3rd and 1. Now it's a 3rd and 6. Patterson's going to roll out anyway. Looks like he's wanting to throw. There's nobody there, and up comes Ryder Davis to make the stop. Ryder Davis flew in and tackled him with one hand, and that is going to snuff out that drive.
Yeah, Neosho sending out their punt team once again. And you would think that, I mean, I know there's still just under 4 minutes left, but you think that you might want to go for it here, but.
Yeah, I think that the extra yards of the sack probably disavowed them of that possibility. Another good punt. And Davis lets it bounce, and it takes a Republic rollback the other way and then is downed at around the 27-yard line.
There is another flag about the 41-yard line.
No indication yet of what it is. Neosho seems to be indicating that it's against Republic, maybe a hole or something like that on the return. C.J. Ewell's ready to go up to the line. The official says, wait a second, young man, come back here. No, it's against Neosho. They have had a rough night, a rough first half. It's 21-0. How many penalties is that, Tim? No, Tim's not counting. Well, they had the 3 offsides. They had 2 personal fouls. That's 5. And they had the false start. That's 6. I remember 6 off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And they were big ones, too, because of the way they happened. 2 of them gave first downs. One of them basically led to an immediate touchdown. And then the 2 personal fouls are 30 yards combined. Coleman brings him up to the line. Austin Key snaps the ball. Coleman keeps it. And he is driven back after a gain of a couple of yards. It was Jackson Ertl who made the tackle. 2nd down and 8 coming up with 3:30 left to go in the first half.
Might not have enough time for a classic Republic 12-16 play drive. Just over 3 minutes left. Might have to go a little bit quicker than what the normal Republic offense is used to.
They give it to Pelfrey, and there was nothing there. Neosho has started, well, I say that. Last drive, they gave up the long run to Hall. I was going to say they look like they're doing a little better job of bottling up the fullback. And that was basically most of the first drive that Republic scored its first touchdown on. They've done a better job on that. But then again, like I said, Hull had the 67-yard run on the last drive. In motion goes Fleetwood. They almost jumped again, but they held. 2:31 left. Timeout Republic. 21-0 Republic. We'll take a break as well. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled, you guessed it, jalapenos. Try the friendly heat of the new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. Cooking for a limited time at Whataburger.
3rd down and 7 for Republic. And they give it to Claire, and he's got the first down. Last little spurt, and he pushed his way out past the 50-yard line into Neosho territory, and they move the chains with 2:24 left.
If it wasn't for that last Neosho defender there, I think he would have possibly taken it to the house there. But what I like here is Neosho's defense is starting to sneak up. Passes to Ewell there right in the middle.
Yeah, they got 8 guys in the box there. Pelfrey takes it, and he's got about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6, under 2 minutes left in the first half.
It seems like almost every time when they've done the play action where they send tight end Ewell just straight down the middle of the field, no one picks him up. The safeties lose essentially count of him and kind of anticipating the run, and he's usually wide open there in the middle.
Davian Ferguson, number 57, checks in, along with Braxton Lundberg, number 40. And they gave it to Pelfrey, and he just got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit more. 3rd down and about 6 for Republic. Down to 1:19 left. At this point, if you don't have to take any chances. You might want to take a chance, but you don't feel like you have to because, really letting the clock run out on this drive and going into halftime 21-0 is still a pretty good start. Govan is in there, and he was going to keep it, but it is a penalty called against Republic.
I didn't see anybody move before the snap.
Well, false start moves it back. Govan checks back out. Lundberg back in. Ellison back in. 54 seconds left.
One of the few penalties that has been called on this Republic offense this evening. I just like taking the chance. I just kind of would like to put this game away early.
I'm not saying that you don't want to, but don't feel like you have to. But Coleman is going to, under pressure, throw it to Ewell, and he's knocked out of bounds short of the first down. It'll be 4th down coming up. And now this is kind of an interesting call. It was a complete pass to Ewell. He's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And I suppose you go for it here.
Oh, yeah, coach is going to go for it. And even if we don't pick it up here, our defense has shut down Neosho's offense, so I don't anticipate Neosho being any threat, even if we turn it over here on downs.
I hope that's not a jinx, Rich.
Nah, it's not.
48 seconds left, and Claire goes in motion, and now you know what that means, Tiger fans. It's a timeout. 48 seconds left, 4th and 7, and the Tigers call their last timeout of the half. We'll take a break. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on
PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect...
All right, 4th down and about 7 for Republic. They've got the ball on the far hash mark. Ellison is split out wide on that side. And then Gavin Lawhon is the wide receiver over here on the near side. They've got 3 wide receivers over there on the right. And now Govan comes in. He shifts over into the slot. And it's going to be a punt. So Coleman kicks it, and it's going to roll all the way down inside the 5, down to the 4, and down by Fleetwood, number 3, at the 3. Tigers lined up like they might run a play and avoid the return.
That was a great kick right there.
It was.
I mean, he could have done that any better on just making the ball just essentially kind of die as soon as it hits the ground. It didn't just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. It hit and rolled a little bit, and probably exactly where Coach wanted it was the ball to land there inside the 5-yard line.
And that's far enough that, you could have something go wrong for Neosho here. It's deep enough in their territory, and Neosho doesn't look like they want to kneel on it. So they're not just going to try and get out of the half with no further damage, and they do give it to Welch, I believe, for a short gain. And Keegan Hunt made the stop for Republic, number 9.
And Neosho doesn't have to snap the ball.
They're going to, and it is knocked free. It was almost complete, and Govan came up and made the stop and knocked the ball away from Noah Soriano. Big hit by Kieran Govan.
Yeah, he's number 6 is going to remember that hit later throughout the game there. He might have a little bit of alligator arms if he sees Govan near him again when he goes out for another pass.
12 seconds left. 3rd down and 7, and a flag. I'm not sure what that is.
I don't either.
I saw him point. 12 been on the field. And here comes number 12 off the field right now. Number 76 is actually who it is, Michael Shellhorn.
Did they have 13 guys? They had 2 guys just come off.
Oh, well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 13 guys out there. They had 2 extra guys.
That should be a 15-yard penalty.
Wow. I mean, you should never have 12, but have 13.
Right. Should be exponential, I think. So now they're kind of in a bad situation, but they get out of the end zone, didn't give up the safety. And Patterson carries it, and that will end the first half. It was a great first half for Republic. 21-0. They lead Neosho, and they will talk things over, see what they can do even better in the second half, and we'll take a break and be back with the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation only at Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company.
For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There is beauty in motion. A graceful leap. A simple glide. An exquisite fall. All movement should be celebrated, encouraged, cherished, and repeated again and again. At Sweet Peas, you don't go with the flow. You become it. Beauty in motion.
Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low-pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic, or do your shopping at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Want fresh eggs? Want melty cheese? Want sausage or bacon? Want a friend? Bob's got you covered. Try the breakfast on a bun next time you wake up hungry. Available 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. at Whataburger.
Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show. Republic on top of Neosho 21-0. And that first half was all Republic. Really, after the opening kickoff and drive, there was maybe one play that turned everything around. Neosho runs the opening kickoff way back. It was a 75-yard kickoff return, and they were in great position. They had the ball first and goal, and they fumbled it. And Republic recovered it on the 8-yard line. So inside the 10, Neosho had all the momentum to start the game, and Republic grabs it back on the fumble recovery. I think it was Grayson Hart who recovered it. And the Tigers promptly drove 14 plays, 92 yards. It took 7 full minutes, and with 4:13 left in the first quarter, the Tigers took a 6-0 lead on a 5-yard run by Owen Clare. The extra point was good. That made it 7-0. Next drive by Neosho. They picked up a first down, but were forced to punt. And from the 34-yard line, they punted it away. Republic got the ball on the 43-yard line, on its own 43. They put together an 11-play drive that went 57 yards. It lasted 5 minutes and 50 seconds, and they scored on an 8-yard touchdown run by Trenton Coleman. That made the score 13-0. The extra point was good, and on that drive, as on the opening drive, there were key penalties against Neosho. Key penalty on the first drive was an offsides on 4th and 2 that gave the Tigers a first down. They went on to score. And then there were 2 of those on the second drive. And so really the first 2 touchdowns by Republic directly attributable, or at least partly attributable, to those penalties by Neosho. It was 14-0 on the next drive by Neosho. Well, it wasn't a drive. It was a 3-and-out. Tigers shut them down. They had to punt it away again, and Republic took only 5 plays, a 78-yard drive. It lasted 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Isaiah Hull had a 67-yard run as a part of that drive, and Trenton Coleman scored on a 2-yard touchdown run to make it 20-0. Isaiah Peary's extra point made it 21, and that's where we stand here at halftime. We're going to have stats and more. Check in on scores around the COC after this timeout. You're watching the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spa at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO, or call us at 417-590-8200.
Go Tigers!
Want fresh eggs? Want melty cheese? Want sausage or bacon? Want a friend? Bob's got you covered. Try the breakfast on a bun next time you wake up hungry. Available 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. at Whataburger. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at yoakumautomotive.com.
Elliott Robinson & Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show, and the Tigers leading Neosho 21-0. And before we get to stats, I've got a few scores, so Tim's going to have to use sign language over here. But we're going to do a little guess the score. I don't know if anybody's been paying attention. They've announced some scores, so if you get it right, I'm going to assume you cheated. And that's right, Rich. Don't make that face.
No, I didn't hear.
No, it's fine. All right, here we go. First one. Nixa and Ozark. Nixa and Ozark.
I'm raising my hand like I'm in the class, like I'm telling my teacher or my students this is what you're supposed to be doing. It's what do they call it? Like the backyard brawl or something like that. And
I
the
believe
games
that is what they call it.
But Nixa is just so much better than Ozark, so I'm going to go Nixa 28-0.
Nixa 28-0, eh?
Yep.
Well, I've got Mike for Tim, and he's going to tell us what he thinks.
Well, I'm going to say 35-7, Nixa.
All right. So that means sorry, we're getting a little feedback, but I didn't know if it was the PA system or if it was in my headset. All right. The answer is Nixa 27, Ozark 3. So it's a 24-point difference.
Yeah, Rich would take that.
Rich wins that one. Rich is a longtime aficionado. As a someone from Branson, he loves both Nixa and Ozark, so I'm not surprised he would win that one.
Well, he threw me off when he didn't say 21-7.
All right. Now it is time for Joplin or Willard.
Well, I guess I go first. Joplin and Willard.
Joplin, Willard.
28.
It's at Joplin.
Just 28-7 Joplin.
28-7. Rich?
Dang, that's what I was going to pick. So I'm going to go the Price is Right and go under. Joplin, Willard. I'm going to go with our score is 21-0. So I'm going to go Joplin 21, Willard 0.
Well, Rich,
you win the bonus prize because that is exactly right. 21-0.
That's worth
Joplin
Oh my God.
over Willie.
You get an extra point for that one.
Yeah. So
I think I'm mathematically eliminated. Actually.
also, well, yeah. Also, I believe you get a refrigerator for that. All right.
Or
next.
a trash compactor.
Yeah, yes, a trash compactor. Yes. All right. Next is Glendale at Lebanon. Two former Ozark Conference rivals renewing their long-held enmity.
Am I going
Nice.
first?
It's your turn, Rich.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with my go-to score. I'm gonna go Lebanon 21, Glendale 7.
All right. Tim.
Well, I'm going to go Lebanon 21, Glendale 14.
Wow, we are going to run out of trash compactors because that is exactly correct. 21-14.
I'm back in the game.
Nice.
So, two exact. I think those might be our first exact answers, and we've got them back to back. So, like I said, assuming both of you cheated.
Well, it's even then.
Now, well, it's not cheating if the answer just falls in your ears while you're not paying attention.
I
All
didn't
right.
hear. I didn't hear.
Okay, we got two left. We're going to go with Kickapoo, Waynesville. Two more old Ozark Conference rivals. Kickapoo, Waynesville.
Well, this is
marquee matchup.
Yes, this is where boy, I really want to pick Waynesville to be ahead, but I can't do that. So I will do 21-21. Do a 21-21 tie.
Okay.
You can't give the lead to Kickapoo.
21-21.
Man, not to be mean, but neither one of those teams are really good. I would almost go 0-0 to keep with the theme of a tie, but I'm going to go 14-14 tie.
Well, you both had the right idea. It didn't quite go low enough. It's 7-7.
Oh,
wow.
Defensive struggle. Tied at 7.
Rich gets that one. Actually, he went over, though. But.
Well, you both went over. And finally, the marquee matchup of the night, Carthage at Webb City.
Ooh. Am I picking first?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I'll count to 3. You both blurt out your answers. No, go ahead and pick first.
They usually play each other really, really close. But Carthage...
I remember you said the same thing about Ozark and Nixa.
Yeah, but not... Yeah, but not of lately, though. Not of lately. And those are two kind of backyard brawls, too. I'm going to go Carthage 14, Webb City 7.
Wow.
Tim? It's all riding on this.
Well, yes, I have to get it exactly right, just to tie, I believe. I'll say Carthage 17, Webb City 7.
No.
Oh.
It was Carthage 7, Webb City 7. So
wow.
So Carthage, Webb City, Kickapoo, Waynesville, all exactly equal tonight.
Rich was
7
dominating
points.
tonight.
And well, he is. That's why he is the analyst. He analyzes things and comes up with the correct answer. So 7-7 ties between Carthage, Webb City, and Kickapoo, Waynesville. Lebanon has a 7-point lead over Glendale. Joplin leads Willard 21-0, and Nixa pounding Ozark 27-3. That is going to wrap up the most wonderful time of the week. Well, it was the most wonderful time last week because the Tigers lost, but there's been more wonderful times this week with a 21-0 lead.
Well, and I know you never pat yourself on the back, but this is the highest-rated halftime high school guess-the-score game in the country.
Well,
and I just want to congratulate you on that.
Thanks. I appreciate that. It's, me and Merv Griffin, our game show brain children. All right, that's going to do it. We're going to take a break. Back with our halftime stats on the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show. After people are they're sticking around in droves. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Do you know what the E in Ease In stands for? Is it exceptional burgers, exciting cheese curds, or maybe everything you're craving? There's only one way to solve the mystery. Visit Ease In, a Republic tradition since 1986.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start planning your next life-changing journey together. Visit us at toptiertravelgroup.com.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Hey, this is Wade Hobbs with Hobbs Insurance Group, your hometown Medicare and retirement expert. Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming, but with my 16 years of experience, I'm here to help. Open enrollment ends December 7th, so don't wait. Find out your options before then with a free consultation. You can find me across from the Republic Post Office or call 417-425-3937.
Welcome back. Tigers on top 21-0 at halftime. Thanks for sticking around for the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show. And we had so much fun with that guessing game that, Rich, I got the stats from Tim Barnes here. And I just want you to take your best guess, passing yards and rushing yards for both teams. Let's
Well,
or let's just do total yards.
Total yards.
Total yards for each team.
Oh man, can I do like a over under like Neosho's? There's no way.
Just give me a guess. I just wonder what it felt like because I was struck by it.
I'm gonna say Neosho easily has less than 75 yards total yards because they barely got any first downs. Their best drive was that opening drive that ended up resulting in a fumble there inside the 10. So I'm going to say Neosho's less than 75. And, we had a 65-yard run on our offense. So I would like to say that at least 200 yards maybe for Republic.
Rich, you're a machine tonight. 225 total yards for Republic. 45 total yards for Neosho, 19 passing yards, 26 rushing yards. I'm just going to go sit in the car for the rest of the game. Let you take over. Yeah, 19 passing yards, 26 rushing yards for Neosho. It was a rough first half for them. The Tigers spread the wealth around. Isaiah Hull, 8 carries, 101 yards. And then a bunch of guys with yardage. Owen Clare had 8 carries for 43. Fleetwood had 4 for 29. Trenton Coleman had 9 carries for 31 yards. He had a couple of touchdowns. Clare had a touchdown as well. And Kieran Govan had 1 carry, 1 yard. Matthew Pelfrey carried it 5 times for 16 yards. And C.J. Ewell had 1 catch for 4 yards. 221 yards rushing and 4 yards passing for the Tigers. 225 total. And Neosho, aside from the yardage issues, had just about everything go wrong. They had an 8-yard punt. They had 7 penalties for 55 yards. They only had 4 first downs, and they fumbled the ball at the 2-yard line. So in addition to not really playing very well, they just had a ton of bad breaks too. I got to say, one thing
that was probably said in that locker room is we could not do any worse. Things could not go worse than they did in the first half, and we're still in striking distance. So we'll see what happens in the second half. But, I mean, I think I would agree with that sentiment. It couldn't get much worse for Neosho, and some of that was Republic, and some of it was just things that I don't think you would expect to happen again in the second half.
Yeah, there is over 6 penalties that Neosho had in the
7, I think.
7
yeah.
penalties
7 for 55, yeah.
in the first half. I mean, to have 7 in a full game is bad enough, but to have it in first and also some of those penalties, well, not some, almost all of them resulted in first downs.
Yeah, they were bad penalties.
Right.
There was nothing that was just sort of there was no meaningless penalty of those 7,
right.
it felt like.
In the assault, in the wound there was 3 different times where the defensive line jumps off sides there that allowed Republic to get a first down. And then you had the, Republic as 4th and long and was probably going to have to punt, and they get a penalty, and it brought the ball, made it 3rd and 1, and then that's what ended up breaking off that almost 65-yard run there. But, it was Neosho's penalties weren't just penalties that really didn't affect the game. They were penalties that had huge effects on the game that resulted in several first downs.
21-0 Republic. They will get the ball first when the third quarter begins. We'll take a break and be back with more on our Gold Medal Gems halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation only at Marigold Farm.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spa at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO, or call us at 417-590-8200.
Want fresh eggs? Want melty cheese? Want sausage or bacon? Want a friend? Bob's got you covered. Try the breakfast on a bun next time you wake up hungry. Available 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. at Whataburger. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com.
All right, ready to go in the second half. Mason Fleetwood is deep for Republic. And so is number 23, Jackson Taylor. Neosho's got the ball on the hash mark over here.
Is that a lineman kicking for him?
Yeah, looks like it. Number 65. The ball skids all the way down to the 2-yard line. Picked up by Fleetwood. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Stumbles out to the 37-yard line. A good return by Mason Fleetwood. And the Tigers have good field position to start. We haven't seen him back there really very often. And he had a good return.
Yeah, that was a great return. His eyes were probably getting really big there.
Yeah.
There was nothing between him in the end zone except a last defender there that kind of tripped him up there at the last second. If he was able to kind of just keep his feet, he may have taken that to the house.
So here come the Tigers up to the line. Ellison split out wide over there to the left side. Trenton Coleman under center, and they almost jumped offside. The ball was dropped, picked back up, and he's got a good gain of about 7 yards on first down. The ball fell out of his hands. He picked it right back up on the bounce.
You know the night is going in your favor whenever this is the second bobbled snap.
Yeah.
And the ball just goes right back into the QB's hands.
Yeah, Republic is the better team tonight so far, but they also are getting all the breaks, so it's like a double whammy against the Wildcats right now. 2nd down and 3. And Fleetwood has the first down and more, and he's into Neosho territory down to the 48-yard line for Mason Fleetwood. Another good piece of yardage for Mason.
Always seems like whenever Fleetwood gets the ball, you just anticipate that there's going to be positive yardage. You'd go back and tally up how many negative plays he had. There's probably going to be less than 5. It always just seems like there's some great running lanes for him, and he just hits that second gear there, and it's so hard for the defenders to catch him and see him there.
1st and 10 from the 48, and a handoff to Hull, and he slipped out of a tackle and drove his way forward down to the 44-yard line. A gain of about 4 yards on first down.
What I like to see there by Hull is not only is he driving his feet and not going down easily, but he had 2 hands on the ball there. He covered that thing up, and there was no way that any Neosho defender is going to be able to knock the ball out.
Tigers have Willard next week. We will be at Willard to bring that one to you live from the friendly confines of the soccer press box behind the bleachers. And Owen Clare is going to put down his helmet and gain a couple of yards. Not a big gain, but it'll bring up 3rd down and about 4 for Republic. So the Tigers will wrap the regular season, the 9th game of the year. And just thinking about last season and how many games the Tigers played. When you go to the state championship game, you play 15 games. So when you think about it, this would be the halfway point of the season last year, halfway through week number 8. Coleman keeps it, and he is driven back by a couple of tacklers. And I believe it was Caden Ward who was there first to put a hurt on Trenton Coleman. Got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gained a half a yard, but it'll be 4th down coming up for Republic.
You got to know right now that the defensive coach is probably just making sure that everybody is aware of the situation there for Neosho's defense, that do not jump off sides.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Is Fleetwood going to go in motion? No, Claire is. And they called a timeout. 8:51 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Republic calls a timeout. They wanted a little more time to talk things over, and they will get it. 4th and 3 coming up after this timeout. We'll be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. 8:51. Left to go in the 3rd quarter, and a big 4th and 3 here as the Tigers try to keep this drive alive. They hand it off to Isaiah Hull, who is, I think, a little bit short based on where that official was standing over there.
is awfully
No,
close.
he's got it.
Yep.
The official pointed. So I must have misjudged where that official was standing on the field or where the stick was. Tigers move the chains. Well, Neosho, I think, wanted them to measure. That was not very far over, but they just must have been obvious, more obvious down there than it was up here.
And for Neosho, no matter what defensive formation they show out there, it's got to be very frustrating for them that our offense just has an answer for any shifts that they do.
And Fleetwood on a little counter. He bounced off one man and drives ahead. Oh, I love to see him run. Down inside the 35 to the 34. He's just, the center of gravity is low, so if you hit him, he just keeps driving his legs, and he is strong.
That and, he takes some of the biggest hits, too, and he just pops right up like it was nothing and finds the nearest referee and tosses him the football and goes right back in the huddle like it was nothing.
Under 8 minutes to go in the third. It's 2nd down and 6. Republic in no hurry here, leading 21-0. Clear in motion, play action. They throw it over the middle. It is complete to Ewell. He's going to go in the end zone. Ewell split the defense, went right down the middle, and it was Trenton Coleman who lofted it over him for a touchdown. Republic and the Tigers lead it 27-0.
That is the play that I was waiting for earlier, because every single time they call that, Ewell is open right in the middle of the field.
Just went right past the defensive backs. They lost track of him, and Coleman found him. It's 27-0 Republic. Boy, this is a good performance by the Tigers against a good Neosho team. Peary's kick is off the crossbar, and it dunked out. Thought it was going to dink in, but it dunked out, and it is 27-0, as that one is no good. 7:34 left to go in the third quarter. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital. A larger space and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start.
Welcome back. And that kick goes into the end zone by Elijah Peary.
That was a great deep kick there. The two returners for Neosho didn't even attempt to try to catch that. They just saw that it was going to go over their heads and go in the end zone. And why try to go after something that is just going to result in a touchback anyway?
So 1st and 10, Neosho's first possession of the second half. And Cam Allen says, nope, you're not going to do that. Blaine Patterson, the quarterback, was going to keep it, and Cam Allen came up and said, no, sir.
Allen did a great job of shutting the blocker that was on him, keeping his eyes in the backfield, and realizing the QB was coming straight for him. Just kind of ripped through that blocker, made a great tackle for a loss.
Throw is short, intended for number 1, Hudson Williams. And it's incomplete, 3rd down and 11. Boy, after the way the game started, and not only the initial kickback, but then they had a couple of runs where their speed was such a factor. I did not see this game unfolding this way. I thought after about 5 minutes, I thought Tigers might be in trouble tonight. But it has been all Republic.
Neosho spreading things out here. They got 4 receivers wide.
I think one of them might have left a little bit early. They throw it over the middle, and he sheds the tackle by Villasica. And that's going to be a first down.
It was number 1, Hudson Williams. Did a slant route right in the middle.
Govan made the tackle.
Good throw there. QB hit his receiver in stride, and that's exactly how you want a slant pass thrown.
Over the middle, and that one behind the receiver. Allen on the coverage, intended again for Denver Welch. Those are the kinds of throws that Neosho's had success with in past games with Republic. Those little short passes over the middle. Second down and 10. Patterson will throw. And it's over the middle, almost picked off by Gavin Lawhon, number 21, who made the diving attempt, and it bounced off his hands.
And just like that, Neosho is 3rd and 10. And I would assume that they're going to try to pass it one more time, try to get something going here. Their offense has been pretty anemic leading up to this third quarter.
6:26 left in the third. And there comes Keegan Hunt. He might have gotten a hand on it, but it's complete. I guess he didn't get a hand on it. It went far enough. And it was complete to Hudson Williams for another first down. So 2 stops and then a pass of more than 10 yards has been the pattern so far on this drive, and Neosho moves into Republic territory. They haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, they haven't gotten too many first downs tonight.
And good run by Welch. He didn't get a ton of yards, but he looked like he was going to get even less.
Yeah, 23, Jackson Taylor did a great job coming up and making the tackle.
Patterson keeps it. He gets around the edge, and he's got the first down again. He was tackled by Norman Ryder Davis over there as well. And Neosho on the move for the first time. This is the most sustained drive they've had, I would say.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Most yards they've put up against Republic tonight.
Another throw, and that one too high. It was Lawhon on the coverage.
Yeah, Lawhon did a great job staying with his receiver, not allowing any space between him and number 1 there from Neosho. Even if he would have caught it, pretty sure Lawhon would have made the immediate tackle.
So it's second down and 10. He'll roll to his left. And picked off up in the air, and Gavin Lawhon's been all around the ball on this drive, and he jumped up and made the play, and that was a nifty interception by Gavin Lawhon.
You know, he read exactly where that ball was going. He saw the QB's eyes and just followed the receiver and just jumped right in front of him.
That was a great read and an athletic play. I mean, that was thrown in a decent spot. So the drive is cut off with 5:20 left in the third, and a few Neosho fans make their way up the bleachers. And Fleetwood got away from a guy, and he kept going and got back almost to the line of scrimmage. Got tackled once, spun around, stayed on his feet, and rushed back toward the line of scrimmage.
Again, great effort by Fleetwood, refusing to go down on that first contact. Made this obviously second and long a lot more manageable than where it looked like he was going to get tackled at the beginning.
Thought it was going to be like 2nd and 20. Claire. Hit, stopped, gain of about 4. That's the kind of gain that's good on first down, not so good on 2nd down and 11.
Yeah, not too many times tonight has Republic been in 3rd and long. Most this evening it has been 3rd and less than 4.
It'll be under 4 minutes left when they snap this ball, I think. Ellison will slowly jog in. And it's Hull who pushes his way out to the 27-yard line, but that's well short of the first down. And I would guess the Tigers would punt it away here.
Punt it away, or maybe do one last attempt at.
Well, yeah.
Of doing something last time.
True, they haven't had to punt it because they've drawn off sides 3 times.
And the punt that they did do right before half, they looked like they were going to do an offensive play, but ended up punting.
Fleetwood goes in motion. And Neosho held its ground. And the Tigers call a timeout. 3:13 left to go in the 3rd, and Republic will have it 4th and 4 when we return after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
All right, 4th down, and Republic ready to punt it away. Ryder Davis is in there. Wouldn't it be funny if Neosho jumped offside now?
Yeah, it'd be something. They almost had 12 men on the field.
They are up there and coming after it. They got 10 guys on the line. Well, I guess 9. Well, you don't see that many guys up there. And they got it off. Somebody's helmet came off. That was Villasica. It takes a Republic roll down inside the 40-yard line to the 37. So a good punt by Davis. And Neosho takes over on the 37-yard line.
Yeah, one of the probably shortest drives so far for the Republic offense, but defense will go out there, and Neosho just hasn't been able to, excluding the last drive, really hasn't been able to do too much.
Yeah, Ryan Cornelson talked during the week about how Neosho's defense has really improved, and really the ball's on the ground, and who's going to get it? Republic's got it. Republic's got it, and it's Grayson Hart again. 2 fumble recoveries for Grayson Hart, and Neosho turns it back over. I was going to say, Cornelson talked about Neosho's defense being better, and they've put themselves in position to get stops, and then have just made mistakes. But they got to stop that time, and then immediately turned it back over.
Well, it's a defense that is giving up 21 points, and they've already given up 27 so far. So improvements, yes, but not good enough against this much better Republic offense.
So Coleman under center. There goes Fleetwood in motion, and the handoff. Oh, it went to Hull, and he got away from a man and managed to get a couple of yards out of nothing. Looked like they were going to have him. And, in fact, they kind of had their hands on the ball and almost ripped it out. But he managed to hang on to it and pick up 2 yards.
Yeah, and he's done a great job tonight of having 2 hands on the football. So, again, he's done a good job of just squeezing it. And then, Neosho is out there trying to knock the ball out, trying to do anything they possibly can at this point in time to try to maybe, turn things around a little bit here. But great job to all the running backs being able to secure the ball.
And Claire's got plenty of room, and he is flipped head over heels at around the 26-yard line. Short of the first down, but not by much. 3rd down and less than 1 coming up for Republic. Under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. We are so spoiled when it's 3rd and 1. You don't get that concerned. Not that they couldn't fail to get the first down, but they've just been so consistent on 3rd and 1 because they got 2 plays, and it's pretty hard to stop this offense. The key for this offense is to get to 3rd and 1. Once they've done that, the job's 90% done.
Oh, you're exactly right. It just watching any other team at all levels, when it's 3rd to short, as you said, you get a little concerned, you get a little antsy, but you don't feel that way with the play selection that this Republic staff does. You know that if it's 3rd and short, there's a good chance that first down's coming.
Fleetwood got nearly tripped up, and then he's hit and smothered, but that might be a face mask.
Yeah, a flag came in there. They're pointing towards the defense.
Yeah, and it's the personal foul variety. That's 3 personal fouls at least against Neosho. That one's not in the same category. That's not a dead ball one. That's just, I think you get a hold of the wrong part of the helmet while you're tackling. But that takes them all the way down inside the 15-yard line, down to the 13. Tigers back in the red zone.
And Neosho's approaching the double digits on penalties tonight.
And I would think they're nearing 100 yards in penalties. Pelfrey pushes his way ahead, and he falls down to the 9. Looked like he was down around the 11 or 12, and he just kept the momentum going and takes it inside the 10. Somehow made that a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Tigers. They need to get down to around the 3 for the first down. Substitutions: Fleetwood, Braxton Lundberg, number 40, and Owen Clare, number 5, check in. Hull is back there as well at fullback. Lundberg at tight end, Ewell at the other tight end. And a keeper by Coleman. He's got a hole down to the 5, and they're trying to rip the ball out. Now forward progress is stopped. Short of the first down, but just barely. Good run by Coleman on 2nd down. It's 3rd down and short coming up, and only 2 seconds left in the quarter. That's probably going to do it. And everybody's going to march down to the other end. And while they do, we will take a timeout. Tigers leading Neosho 27-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled, you guessed it, jalapenos. Try the friendly heat of the new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double, cooking for a limited time at Whataburger. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter just about ready to be underway, and the Tigers trying to put another score on the board, already leading 27-0. They hand it off to Isaiah Hull, who powers his way into the end zone. 3 seconds into the fourth quarter, it is 33-0 Republic. Didn't take long.
No, it didn't. And again, huge running lane there for the fullback. He just ran right behind his right guard there. Again, we've said it so many games for the past couple seasons. The offensive line each year just seems to be just the cornerstone of the Republic offense on this run game.
And a lot of turnover from last year's offensive line.
Yeah.
So they're doing a good job. Elijah Peary. And he barely snuck it through. He has about every third week he kicks one of those that just pooches over, and that one went through. It's 34-0 Republic. 11:57 left to go. And we'll keep it right here. Good luck to a couple of teams getting ready to start district play. The softball team, well, they're not getting ready to start district play. They started last night with a win over Glendale, and they will play in the district semifinals tomorrow. I will have that one live. You got to pay the $10 fee to watch it, but you can find that at republictigersports.com/live, and I'll have that game with Ozark district semifinal tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And again, that's not our choice. That's a requirement for all playoff games that we've got to do it on that pay-per-view system. So check out republictigersports.com/live, and you can sign up there if you do want to watch. 3 o'clock tomorrow, Republic and Ozark. Volleyball team starts district play next week. Tuesday, I think, was the day that Coach Allison Davis told me they start. They've got Kickapoo to start things off. And a high end-over-end kick, taken about the 21-yard line. Up the sideline and out of bounds. Return by Hudson Williams. And a couple of golfers for Republic are in the state tournament, and they'll be just down the road at Rivercut in Springfield. Izzy Benson, only the third girl from Republic to ever make the state tournament 4 times in a row. And she's back for her 4th and final state tournament. She'll be trying to do some damage at Rivercut next week, Monday and Tuesday. And Jenna Smith, the sophomore, will be competing as well. Her first trip to the state golf tournament. Congratulations to both of them. And that pass is overthrown, incomplete. Up the sideline, intended, I think, for Denver Welch.
Yeah, that was way over his head there. So there's obviously some miscommunication there.
Tennis team wrapped up its season last week in a loss to Nixa. And so they are done. Cross country will compete at COC tomorrow. And that's a nice pass and a nice completion. Kieran Govan is pleading with the official, saying it was out of bounds, but Boston Patterson made the catch.
Yeah, that was awfully close. And also, if you go back and look at that, Cameron Allen was held. He was coming off the edge there, and that left tackle had a handful of his jersey. And I was kind of anticipating the white hat to throw a flag, but didn't see it.
And a quarterback keeper and nowhere to go. Allen was in there. Keegan Hunt was there. Grayson Hart was there. No gain. 2nd down and 10. Boy, how many times have we called Cam Allen and Grayson Hart's name tonight? Both of those guys.
Yeah, they're just flying around.
Gavin Lawhon, too. Defense has had a great night. And under pressure, that's going to be a sack. The ball's on the ground. I didn't hear a whistle.
I didn't either.
They're going to blow it dead, but I did not hear a whistle. It was Allen. As we say that about calling his name a lot, he's in there again for a huge loss.
Yeah, I didn't.
I mean, I think he was down, but I don't think they had blown the whistle.
I don't either.
So 3rd down and 23 for Neosho. Things have not gotten any better after halftime. Little screen pass, and it's dropped, and Caleb Norman was there to make the stop. Oh, and now they're going to throw a flag.
Yeah, number 6, the intended receiver. He was a little mad there, and I don't want to say threw a punch, but definitely smacked.
I didn't see that. Yeah, I had looked at a different part of the field. So it's a personal foul against Neosho. That's the 3rd dead ball personal foul against the Wildcats.
Was that who wrapped up the receiver there?
I think it was Allen. I think it was Cam Allen again. Or was it Caleb Norman? No, it was Caleb Norman, 32.
Right. Norman wrapped him up, and as number 6, Patterson, was getting up, he kind of slapped.
Took a swipe.
Right.
Shall we say? Yeah. 10-16 left. It's 4th down and 23. And so Neosho will have to punt it away. And Ryder Davis catches it on the run, and he's tackled at the 35-yard line. I thought he might just catch him off guard and run it right all the way to the end zone, but he's tackled at the 35. Great field position for Republic as they come back on the field. Yeah, the defense for Neosho has got to be gassed.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be gassed, but I want to go back there to that punt return by Davis. That is so difficult to come up and catch the ball, whether it's a kickoff or a punt, on the run. But I also like the decision, too, because instead of just, letting it roll or just catching it, or doing a fair catch, he got the offense like 10 extra yards.
And they hand it off to James Richmond, a senior who checks in. Not much room, and he ends up being stopped for a loss of 1 yard.
And Braxton Lombard also checks in.
Here comes Cannon Ellison as Ewell had checked out. Nearing the 9.5-minute mark left. Not a continuously running clock, but if the Tigers can score here, it would be. Tigers don't do much to stop the clock when they're running their offense well anyway. Fleetwood's got it, and he has spun around and gained a couple yards. That's about it. A little extra push. And it's going to be 3rd down and 9. Under 9 minutes left. Fleetwood checks out. Ellison back in. I thought he had just come in. Maybe he went over to the sideline and came back over. Running out of time on the play clock. They're going to have to call a timeout. Cornelson called a timeout. He saw that the play clock was down to 1 second. And with 8:41 left in the game, Republic calls timeout. We'll take one as well. Tigers on top, 34-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
3rd down and 9. 8:40 left in the game. Republic in control, 34-0. Trenton Coleman brings everybody up. Turns and hands it off to Richmond. Richmond cuts it upfield, and he had pretty good yardage. Still on his feet. They tried to strip it away from him. And the whistle had blown. The ball was out. Neosho wants to have it, but the officials are standing about 5 yards upfield from where he is. Yeah, they had stopped forward progress before the ball came out.
Yeah, I'm going to say that the whistle definitely had blown. And
here comes Ryder Davis. I think they might punt it. No, he's going to hold for Peary. They're going to try and kick a field goal. So this will be a 46-yard field goal for Peary.
He's got to hurry. There's only 2 seconds on the play clock.
Oh, they whistled it. That's going to be long enough.
Oh, he
made it, but I don't know. Oh, it was wide left. I think I heard somebody say it was wide left. Had plenty of distance.
Man, from this angle, it looked like it went through.
Oh, it's offside. It's against Neosho. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if he jumped off or if he just was in the just lined up offside, but that's the 4th time that they've given up a first down tonight to Republic.
Well, obviously, we'll take it. Let's keep getting these first downs, and let's punch it in the end zone one more time tonight.
Under 8 minutes. And the inside handoff. And the fullback, Greg Hicks, gets the carry. Picked up about 4. Good second effort by Greg Hicks.
Yeah, Hicks did a great job there. It looked like that was going to be a tackle for no gain. He just kept driving his feet. Good push again by the O-line. And, you know, obviously with the score the way it is, we're starting to mix some guys in, and I like that.
It might be his first varsity carry, Greg Hicks. Don't remember if he'd carried the ball earlier in the season or not. Again, they give it to Hicks. Or nope. Yeah. That was Greg Hicks. Quarterback is Brendan Overstreet, the sophomore, number 8. And we'll try to get you some other names and get some faces up there as well. I see Trayton Gray, number 25, out there, along with Richmond, number 26. And a big run up the middle, and that's a first down by Greg Hicks. And if that wasn't his first varsity carry earlier, that's his longest varsity carry so far.
And what I like is he's coming back to the huddle, and everybody in the huddle is patting him on the shoulder pad or high-fiving him. I like that. Such a great atmosphere, great camaraderie there by this Republic team.
67, Brody Romines is up there on the line. Handoff to Richmond. Easton Claypool, number 71, is out there on the line. I see Anthony Creed, number 59. And a good push, and Hicks inside the 5, down to the 4. Number 62, Hunter Eddings. Hunter Eddings had a touchdown a couple of weeks ago in a JV game, recovered a fumble in the end zone. And in fact, I believe the picture of him celebrating is up for Pinnaker Photo of the Week this week. So you can go see that at RepublicTigerSports.com. Bryce Hines, number 54, out there as well. And that offensive line doing good work as they take it down to the 1 short of the goal line. Jordan Todd, number 42, tight end. Don't remember if I mentioned 82 Evan Rockhill. I see out there as well. Anthony Creed, the center, up to the line. Overstreet turns and pitches, and a waltzing into the end zone is Hicks. Another touchdown for Republic. Greg Hicks with his first varsity score. Oh, James Richmond, not Hicks, 26. James Richmond with the varsity score, and that makes it 40-0.
It's always great to see some guys, some JV guys, and others that don't see a lot of Friday night playing time get the opportunity to go out there and especially be part of a touchdown.
You know, one thing that you can always count on with Republic is the long snap. The snaps have been very good, and that's C.J. Ewell, who's the long snapper. Went to a couple of camps in the summer, and he was getting some looks from colleges as a long snapper.
Little confusion. Coach had to call a timeout.
I don't think they had everybody out there who was supposed to be out there. Well, it was delay a game. Now I don't know. But then they swapped teams, so I don't know if they're going to. I guess now they're going to go for two. Overstreet pitches it. And Richmond is thrown out of bounds inside the 5. Down around the 3. 2-point conversion, no good. And with 4:15 left in the game, it is 40-0. We'll take a break. Tigers will kick it off after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
There is beauty in motion. A graceful leap. A simple glide. An exquisite fall. All movement should be celebrated, encouraged, cherished, and repeated again and again. At Sweet Peas, you don't go with the flow. You become it. Beauty in motion.
Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital. A larger space and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com.
Welcome back. 4:15 left. The clock will be running once we kick this thing off. And it has been a great night for Republic. They have done just about everything right, and when they didn't do something right, Neosho did something wrong. It just didn't go right for Neosho all night long, and Republic took advantage, which is what good teams do. And good effort by Lincoln Howard on that kickoff return. It was Cash Worsham, number 84, who made the tackle for Republic. And we'll try and get you some names on defense as well. Christian Stevens, number 76, out there on the line. Cade Tennell, number 39, out there as well. Throw over the middle and almost picked off. And Fisher Moore, number 18, on the coverage. Went through his hands. That would have been a nice welcome to the varsity to Friday Night Lights. Get run out there and intercept the pass. 2nd down and 10. And upfield, out of bounds. It's Chase Kivett is the new quarterback, the junior for Neosho, and he picks up the 1st down on the scramble. Under 3 minutes to go. Kivett's going to throw. It is caught. Is he in bounds? Yes. 44, Mason Whitworth is out there. Carter Murray, number 20, out on the field defensively for Republic, and that pass is bounced. Miles Turner, number 16. And they throw it long, and it is incomplete. Intended for number 12, Cayman Roan. Donovan Hutchinson, number 37, the defensive back, out there. And they throw it long again, too long. Had a step on the defender, but it brings up 4th down. I also see number 35, A.J. Ewell, out there. C.J.'s brother. And I think that is everybody who has not been in. Will Brake, number 38. I think might be the last guy we hadn't gotten up there. Throw on a little screen. They screened off Whitworth. And a good run. And this may go for a touchdown. One man to beat. And at the 5-yard line, they're going to get him for a horse collar. Tackle was made by number 29, Raiden Burns. Actually, I don't think I'd called Raiden Burns' name, 29. He made the tackle, but I think he's going to get called for a horse collar. And I'm not sure it was. He grabbed him around the shoulders. I don't know if he had him by the pads up there. But either way, I think it's... Oh, maybe they're... I don't know. I haven't seen the indication. Maybe it wasn't a penalty. No, they do. They mark it halfway. That's the way Neosho's night's gone. They get a horse collar, it's only 2.5 yards. So Republic defense trying to hold on to the stop, and the first one there to make the tackle was Chase Hicks, the linebacker, who made the stop with 14 seconds left, and Neosho, clock continuing to run, will try to get one more play in. Hand it off up the middle. Nope, nothing doing because the tackle was made by Chukwu, number 69. And that does it. And the Tigers win it, and they preserve the shutout 40-0. What a performance by Republic on the road at Neosho, and they improved to 6-2.
All around, great performance. Offense did great. Defense gets the shutout. Special teams did good. And as you had said, Neosho, shot themselves in the foot so many times, and Republic was able to capitalize it. So not too much that you're going to really circle as a negative or be able to criticize when you watch film tomorrow. But this is a great way to, get towards the end of the season here. Definitely kind of solidify there and keeping that number 2 spot in the districts.
One more regular season game left. That is at Willard next week. We will bring it to you live, and that's going to do it from Neosho. The Tigers beat the Wildcats. Final score 40-0. Remember, we will have highlights and a game recap and photos, much more. If you make the drive back to Republic and you're hungry when you get there, check in at Republic Whataburger because they will be open 24 hours and waiting to serve you, and you can fuel up and wait for me to get everything posted as we get everything online. I'm going to wrap it up because I got to get down and talk to some happy Republic Tigers. For Tim Barnes, Robbie Jansen, Jenny Rackley, Steve Rackley, Caden Sumter, and Rich Miles, I'm David Brazil. Thanks for watching Tiger Football on Republic Tiger Sports.